Cruise news time, and we got some headlines today. There is a price hike for the assigned gratuities on a major cruise line. Interesting, after our conversation yesterday, Disney just about an hour and a half ago, a big announcement about face coverings. Royals taking a stand on Russia. Another cruise ship has gotten arrested. I'm sure there's more. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Let's get this edited. Here we go. Let's see what Jenny is up to. Oh, are you done? Hey,
you really not going to Greece?
I thought we settled this. I'm going on your Panama Canal cruise.
But Greece is after.
Oh, okay. I guess Jenny, did we cancel?
We did.
Jenny canceled. Sorry, Don.
I've got some great rates. I'll talk to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Terrace. We're together again. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here on location. Where am I at? I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I just drove the 4.5 hours from Spring Hill, Florida, over here to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is what my setup looks like today. We just got into this room. It's a one-night only deal, and I didn't want the day to escape without talking about some of these cruise news stories. I don't even know what to talk about first. Most of the major cruise lines have canceled their port stops in Russia, St. Petersburg being the prominent stop in Russia. The big holdout to that had been Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, the Royal Caribbean brands. They just announced yesterday that they also would be canceling their port stops to St. Petersburg as everybody kind of bonds together to get... It's a bad situation, y'all. Prayers for the Ukraine and prayers for anybody involved in a war that doesn't want to be in a war. War is hell. That's what they say. And thoughts and prayers going out to everybody impacted by that. And of course, Royal canceling those port stops. I don't think they're canceling the whole cruises. They're probably going to put some other kind of port stop in there, but they're not going to Russia. And so if you have a cruise that was going to some port in Russia, it's not. I don't think it's happening in 2022. What else is interesting in the cruise news today? I saw this morning. Princess doing a very smart thing. They're selling licensing for their medallion. So I said it on a video just recently that one of the coolest things about Princess right now is the technology that is embedded in that medallion, wearable technology, and the medallion app on their phone. It was awesome, but the medallion it's just got a Princess logo on it. Well, they've done a smart thing. They have now licensed out, or they're selling license. Do you know I'm cruising tomorrow? I'm a little hyped up. Let's try this again. Instead of the Princess logo on the medallion, now you can get your favorite NBA team on the medallion. And so if you want to support the Celtics or the Suns, I grew up in the 80s, a big Larry Bird fan. I was a Celtics fan. Of course, from Indiana, I was a Pacers fan, Reggie Miller. You could get that on your Princess medallion. I think it's super smart because people love to show their fandom. And so, as it often starts, it starts with sports, but there could be all kinds of applications. Your favorite movie franchise, your favorite video game. Very smart. How much would you pay for that? I'll give you 10 seconds. I'll give you 2 seconds to speculate. How much would you pay for that? $5? That's cool. I'd get a logo for $5. Leave a comment. Which logo would you like to see on the Princess medallion? That's pretty cool. Okay. What else do we have to talk about? Cruise ship arrested in Singapore. This is part of the demise of Genting. And the last time I probably said Genting, and somebody correct me again because I get corrected on it so much I forget. So either Genting or Genting, they ran out of money, and the cruise lines that they owned are now defunct, and like Crystal Cruises, their ships were arrested, held in the Bahamas, turned over to liquidators so that people that were owed money, like a gas company in Florida, could get their money. Now there's an Australian company that put the kibosh, the arrest warrant out on the World Dream cruise ship, part of Dream Cruises, and that cruise ship has been arrested in Singapore. That was the ship that was doing cruises to nowhere in Hong Kong. It just finished up its cruises to nowhere in Hong Kong, and now it is being held so the creditors can get what they need from it. Again, it'll probably be turned over to liquidators, turned into money, people will get paid off, but the sad story of these cruise lines that were owned by Genting, where, the sad story continues, but another cruise ship under arrest. How about that? We talked about Disney, we talked about Princess, We talked about the cruise ship getting arrested. Let's talk about the price hike coming to assigned gratuities. We were just talking yesterday. When do you do the assigned gratuities? It doesn't matter. Starting on April the 1st, and it's not an April 1st joke, NCL is increasing the price of their assigned gratuities. For regular cabins, it's going from $15.50 to $16 per person per day, and for the Haven and the Suites, it's going from $18.50 to $20 per person per day. This starts on April the 1st. If you want to pay the old prices, you can go ahead and prepay your gratuity. Again, that was part of the interesting conversation that we had yesterday. Should you prepay for something that you haven't received yet? Some people said yes, some people said no, but now there could be a financial incentive to prepaying your gratuity, because if you're on Norwegian Cruise Line starting in April, your gratuities are going to cost more money. How about that? Look, this is indicative of how cruising is going to look going forward. I believe that as all these masking protocols go away and other protocols become more relaxed, you're going to see more and more people booking cruises, and more people booking cruises. That's an increase in demand, and then you hit the point where there's more demand than there is places to book, and you know what cruise lines do at that point? They increase their prices. And so yeah, every indication coming out from the leadership of these cruise lines is they're in a making some money back kind of mood, and so you're going to see price hikes, you're going to see more expensive cruises. So look, if this might be the time to book something, if you want to make sure you lock in a price, because as we move forward in time, cruising is going to get more expensive. Not exactly the best message for the consumer, but that's economics. And so yeah, the demand is going to rise, price is going to rise, gratuities are going to rise. Boom, that's your cruise news. I just wanted to give you the headlines real quick. Of course, we can probably go deeper on all of the stories, but I'm trying to get ready for this cruise tomorrow. So we did the driving part. We turn in the rental car tomorrow. We get on the Wondrous Seas at 2 o'clock. So hopefully we'll go right to our cabin. But the adventure begins. I'm super excited about it. Look, thank you so much for watching the show. Please subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date. If you want more cruise info, subscribe. And then make sure you like the video. And unfortunately, if you don't like the video, I'll be forced to punish you, but this wasn't my punishment. This punishment was given to us by Colorado Mike yesterday. He said, look, if you do not hit the like button, you must tip everyone on the ship, including all the guests on board. So look, if you thought just tipping the regular tips were a pain in the Tukasaran, now, according to Colorado Mike, if you don't hit the like button, you have to tip those people and everybody else, including the guests. And I'm going to extend it. If you don't hit the like button, you also have to give a tip to everybody in the comments. How about that? This is Tony for Lido Loca, one day away from cruise day. Tony from Lido Loca. Until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido.